Right, so first and foremost, I want to say a huge hello to every single one of you out there, both here in New Zealand and all around the world. Um, it's been a long time since I've done a video, so I thought it might be a good opportunity to jump on and let you all know where I'm at in regards to my surgery, being the ambassador of Brain Week. It's a good thing. And KiwiSaver, obviously, that's the latest story in the news, so I thought I'd give you a bit more information on my side of things. All right, guys. So yeah, obviously you knew that I had a brain surgery back in July '09. All went really well. Unfortunately, do still suffer quite massive seizures from that. Um, Unfortunately, yeah, basically left hospital with the knowledge that because the surgery was at the left hand side of the brain down the back, that's not actually the part of the brain that creates seizures. So we're not too sure why they're happening, but they are happening, and not too pleasant, both for me and everyone around. So there's been about 7 what they call full tonic-clonic seizures. So that's when my body goes into the full contortions, and I sort of leave my body, if you will, and am completely unaware of my goings on, and come out of that quite aggressive and agitated, and they can last sort of up to an hour. So hasn't been pleasant. Poor old Katie's had to deal with that. Apologies, Katie. um, and yeah, just obviously there's been a great deal of anxiety included in the recovery from the surgery, and because I'm on the anticonvulsants, you may notice that my voice sounds a bit slurred at times, and I sort of stop and pause and forget where I'm at, and it sort of has a dulling effect of my thought processes. So very difficult at times. So I've got an appointment to see a specialist, the first appointment with a specialist since the surgery, and that's coming up in May of this year. And unfortunately, I've got another angiogram, which is the procedure where they feed the catheter, or sorry, the tube up my groin, up through my body, through my heart, up the back of my neck, and into my brain. And am completely awake and aware of what's going on. Actually, watching them carry out the procedure, and watching the screens on the side with my brain being illuminated with the dye. So it's quite an intense experience, but it needs to be done just to be sure that everything has been taken and is clear. So can't say I'm looking forward to it, but as I said, it is very necessary. So bring on April the 13th. So I'll be down in Wellington then. I want to put a huge thank you out to the New Zealand Neurological Foundation. Obviously, they got in touch with me to become the ambassador for this week's Brain Week, which is the 15th to the 21st of March this year. So I have the privilege to fly up to Auckland and share my story, share my experiences in regards to my brain surgery. So I'm very privileged to be able to do that, and I just again want to say thank you guys for getting in touch and laying this on the table for me. And I really look forward to putting some faces to some names and meeting you all face to face. And fingers crossed, we've got a few TV interviews to spread the word on Brain Week and what the situation is and what it's all about. I know that we're taking the stance that friends are a huge part of the recovery process with any sort of brain-related issues. And to have your friends around and the support of your friends and family is key. So obviously the Facebook page has taken that to the next level, and I've been really blessed with up to 28,000 members. So to each and every one of you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's definitely been necessary to have you there and have your messages coming through, and still do daily. So I mean, just know that I read them daily and I reply to every single one. So I will continue doing that. As for KiwiSaver, unfortunately, you may have read in the Dominion Post out today that the not only the first but the second application has been declined, unfortunately. The first application I applied through financial hardship, so you can understand that, for anyone that goes through any sort of surgery, not necessarily brain surgery, it has a huge effect on your life in regards to just putting a stop to everything. So you're unable to work, you're unable to go out there and make a living yourself. So the reliance on the others around you becomes quite high, which is not a good thing. I've never been someone that hasn't worked. I've always worked my whole life. I don't enjoy being on the benefit. It's not my forte. It doesn't really suit my character. And if I could go out and work tomorrow, I definitely would. But as I said, unfortunately, these seizures are keeping me bedridden at times. Actually, thank God the anti-epileptics medications it has actually stopped the warning signals from advancing to a full tonic-clonic seizure. So at the moment, what I'm receiving is just a really sort of flashy light that begins in the right-hand side of my right eye, and that progresses to quite a disturbing visual parade of lights, and I can't speak, I can't talk. Basically, just have to lay down and switch every light off and get through it while I'm shaking in tremors. Not a nice thing. Not a nice thing, and I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. So yes, no, we have a few really good contacts to get in touch with today in regards to that Dominion Post story. I do feel quite saddened that Tower Insurance had declined both of those applications, and it's quite a shame that obviously people throughout the country who do have serious illnesses go to apply for these funds back and are turned down. So it really does have an adverse effect on the illness itself. You sort of come off the phone feeling worse than when you went on the phone, and that's not a great thing. So hey, we'll see where it goes. See where it goes from here. I don't want to put too much emphasis on the whole KiwiSaver thing. I was approached by the Dominion Post, so I do thank you guys for getting in touch with me to help me along with the application and just make it known to the people that need to know about it, aka the executive. So guys, I'm doing good. I'm not great, but we're getting through it day by day, and obviously I've relocated back to Hawke's Bay, just where the living costs are a bit cheaper, and there's actually sunshine and trees, which is a great thing for my healing process. So guys, if you see me on the street, come on up, come say hi. A few people have since we've been here. It's been really great to meet a few people, and just let me know what you all think about the KiwiSaver thing. Let me know about your experiences. Post it on the page. I'd really be interested in finding out what other people's experiences are with the release of their funds or someone they know. Okay, guys, peace. Love you all heaps, and we continue to get better day by day. And I'll talk soon. See you later.